Destiny 2's Joker's Wild and Season 6 has started this past week, and today we're going to talk pinnacle weapons in the new season, especially focusing primarily on the Recluse in this video. The Recluse is a pinnacle weapon from Shaxx and is therefore a crucible weapon, and in order to get this crucible weapon, unlike previous seasons, all you have to do is win games both in quick play, competitive, and Iron Banner, a mix of all three, as well as reach Fabled rank in competitive playlist, which is 2100 score. Today we're going to talk about the SMG, whether I'm going to be going for it, and we're going to discuss my initial reactions to the first day I played competitive in what has almost been a full season now. Last season I didn't go for the mountaintop, I didn't go for 2100, mainly because the quest was really daunting and really just boring, and I don't like playing with grenade launchers, and I didn't see any reason to go for the mountaintop, and I started playing other games. Like all pinnacle weapons, the Recluse has a pinnacle perk. This perk is called Master of Arms, and it's a damage bonus perk similar to things like Kill Clip and Rampage. The Master of Arms perk activates whenever you get a kill with any weapon, which includes your heavy weapon, the SMG, or any special/primary weapon in your kinetic slot. The bonus damage brings the body shot damage up to 25 and the headshot damage up to 25, meaning that the weapon is extremely forgiving and that it kills incredibly fast. I'm pretty sure its TTK is in the 0.4 seconds area, which is faster than Not Forgotten and Luna's Howl when they get their pinnacle perk, the Howl perk. I totally forgot what it was called. Anyway, so going back to the Recluse, yes, it's a pinnacle SMG. It's very good, very forgiving compared to Luna's Howl and Not Forgotten. In my opinion, it's the best pinnacle weapon we've gotten from the Crucible so far, and that's why I'm going for it this season rather than previous season where I did not go for the mountaintop. The competitive playlist is finally fun this season. I think that with the shotgun nerfs and the other buffs and nerfs that Bungie did before Season 6 released, I think that in terms of super play, most supers are pretty balanced. I think that you're going to get in a lot more primary gunfights rather than having a very shotgun-heavy meta. Snipers are somewhat viable if you're good with a sniper, and overall that's why I think I'll be going for the Recluse SMG. Plan on uploading a video, hopefully, of me getting it, and then I plan on streaming some of the gameplay of doing that, as well as other Joker's Wild content over on Twitch, which you can find a link to in the description. So let's talk about my first day playing competitive. I played competitive for about 3 or 4 hours yesterday, both being excited as well as getting frustrated. I played all the competitive solo. Today I ran into a lot of different teams. So I ran into games where it was just 8 randoms playing all by themselves. I ran into teams of 2, teams of 4, teams of 3. I played with teams of 3 against teams of 3. And I guess my initial reactions were the new point system is really beneficial. So essentially, when you win a game now, when you win your first game on a win streak, you get 80 points instead of 40, and then the multiplier just keeps going up. So you get like I think at the 5 win rate, I think I was getting 140 points for a win. At one point I went on a 5 win streak, and I think I got 140 points. It may have been 120, but somewhere in that 140 to 120 range. So if you're in a squad, if you're playing with a squad, which I was not, and you go on win streaks, you're going to get this gun very quickly. It's not going to be the ridiculous grind that it was last season. That being said, with the buff to the points you earn, the loss per point total that you lose has now gone up to 60 points instead of being at the 30 to 34 range, which it was last season and the previous season. There is no loss streak, so that means when you go on win streaks and you lose a random game here or there, you're not punished as severely as you were previously, because when you go back, like let's say you lose a game and then you go back to winning games, when you go back to winning games, you'll accumulate those points quicker, and the point numbers are larger. So even though you lost a game here or there, you're going to be gaining more points from your wins, and it's going to be overall beneficial. Where in previous seasons, when you lost that game and your win streak went all the way back down to like 40 points for a win, that feels really counterproductive and counterintuitive. So when I was playing last night, I think I won, my initial wins were, I won 3 out of 4 games. I got to roughly 240 points in that range. I think I won 2, lost 1, won 1. So I won 3 out of 4. Then I lost 4 straight, which brought me all the way back down to 0. I also got a DC error, which wasn't my internet. I just got a disconnect from the lobby, which was really weird. And then after that, I went on a 5 win streak following that crazy 4 loss streak. So I was all over the place in terms of wins and losses, but I finished with roughly 420 to 460 points, because after my 5 win streak, I played 1 or 2 more, won 1, and then lost 1. So I think I was in that 420 to 460 range, which is a pretty good range after only just 1 day of playing. And then, so that was on Monday. So I finished my games on Monday, and when Tuesday happened, it reset the thing, and I got my points for playing 3 games in the previous week. When I got those points, I didn't get 60 points like I did last time. I got somewhere around 120 points or so, and I had jumped from wherever I was, 420 to 460, all the way up to 632 points. So essentially in a day of playing and waiting for reset, I got to 630 points, which is already almost a third of the way there, only playing solo. The Recluse seems like it's a very obtainable gun for a lot of different skilled players. This is not a weapon like Not Forgotten or something like that, where you need a full team, you need to really try hard. It's not even as bad as Luna's Howl, where Luna's Howl at times did feel like you needed a team to kind of get that last push from 1700 to 2100. So overall, I think people should go for the Recluse. I think it's a very strong gun. I think it's unique enough, whereas the Mountaintop kind of wasn't and was kind of boring. Personally, I would have preferred a sniper rifle, but this SMG is very cool. And currently, with a week kind of waiting around for the Division 2 or more Anthem updates, I don't see why you shouldn't try and go for the Recluse. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This is my first video, obviously. I'll upload some more. Thorn just released, so I think that will be the next video. And if you guys did, subscribe, hit the like button, and I'll see you guys in another video, probably talking about the Thorn. So have a good one.